Hello everyone, it's Deborah again. Today we are going to do a fun project. We're going to make a bunny and we're going to make it out of a sock. Maybe you have one at home. Maybe you have one that was lost and you have an extra spare one. If so, that would be great. And the materials you will need are a sock, rice, ribbons, some flowers, toothpicks, a cotton ball, some buttons, and googly eyes. Now, if you don't have googly eyes or buttons, that's okay. We can use other materials. We could even draw in the eyes and draw in the whiskers. So let's get started. To make this project super easy, if you have some tape laying around, about this big, it makes it real easy if you put your sock into there, wrap the sock onto the tape, as you can see. Now, I have poured some of my rice into a can because it makes it easier to fill. Because sometimes that bag of rice gets kind of floppy and all the rice makes such a mess if you spill it. So now I'm going to push that rice down into the sock. I'm going to keep going, because we want kind of a fat little bunny. As you can see, it is kind of a fat little bunny, but that's the best. All right, we've got a good start here. I'm going to continue adding more rice. Once you have filled up the sock, you're going to take the sock off of the roll of tape. I'm going to kind of push it down so it looks like a sausage. Yeah, that looks like a sausage, don't you think? Okay, now we don't want the rice to spill out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of ribbon or a string, if you have a string, and you're going to tie it at the end of the sock, and you're going to tie it really tight so none of the rice spills out. There. There's that sausage, right? Okay. Now that we have that part done, we need to tie some more string around the middle of it so it will distinguish between the head and the body of the rabbit. So I'm going to kind of squeeze it right there in the middle. You want the bottom part to be bigger than the head. All right, now I've kind of decided where I like that. Then I'm going to take another piece of ribbon, tie it as tight as you can. Will you look at that? It's beginning to look like a bunny already. Ha! Okay, now, guess what these are going to become? The ears. This is one of the samples that I made as well. This one isn't decorated yet, but look at these long floppy ears. These ears are a little bit shorter. And I thought, well, I'm going to make some floppy ears. So why don't we do the same? All right. This will make it easier for you. If you lay your bunny down, straighten out the sock, smooth it out as best as you can. You're going to take your scissors. Now, from where I'm sitting, I hope you're going to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to cut one side all the way down. But I'm going to stop a little bit above the head. All right, now I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to do the same. Now you want to start at the end of the sock and you're going to go all the way down and you're going to meet it in the middle. Aha! Look at those floppy ears. Pretty cute, right? All right. Now, I think we're going to need to cut some of this excess ribbon off because it's going to get in our way. So I'm just going to snip, and I'm going to snip. There we go. All right. Now, the next stage is giving the little bunny some character. All right. This bunny has the Google eyes, and it has a little pom-pom and ribbons and flowers. Well, we're going to do something just a little bit different with this rabbit. Again, if you do not have any Google eyes, by all means, all you'd have to do is draw a big dot and a big dot and then an X for the nose. But if you do have these materials, go ahead and use those. Now, I thought I'm going to use some toothpicks to make some whiskers. And so I glued some toothpicks together using my hot melt glue gun. But if you don't have a hot melt glue gun, you can always use any type of white glue. It takes a little while longer to dry, but that works just as well. So what I did was I took some toothpicks and I kind of did a crisscross, and then I glued them together, and then I did another crisscross, and the results were, and then I added a bead in the middle so it would be the nose, and this is what it turned out to look like. So I'm going to glue this on to my bunny. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, here I go. I'm going to glue this on. Again, if you don't have a hot melt glue gun, by all means, you can use white glue. If you are using a hot melt glue gun, be very cautious because it gets really hot. Perhaps your mama or your papa can help you put it together if you're a little nervous about using it. Now, I have some Google eyes that I'm going to use. So I'm going to do a little dot above the nose on both sides, and I'm going to add my Google eye. Oh, this guy is coming to life. I can't wait for you to see him. So far, so good, right? How easy is that and how fun? Oh, now we need to dress him up a little bit. I think I want to add some ribbon. I'm going to add this pretty ribbon, and I'm going to put it around the bunny's neck. And I'm going to tie it into a bow. Oh my goodness, is he turning out cute? Almost done. Tighten that up a little bit. Oh, boy, is he looking dapper. All right, I'm going to trim a little bit of that ribbon off. Very nice. Now, I am going to add another ribbon, but I'm going to add it to the top of his head. So what I did was I just took a plain piece of ribbon, and if you want to know how to make one, you have your ribbon and you're going to fold it to meet the you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to gather the ends together. Actually, all right, and doesn't that just look great? Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add another little bow to the top of his head, right by his ears, because he looks quite dapper as well with a little added extra. Oh, I like that. All right. And I think a few buttons on the front of him would be nice. Wow, here we go. I'm going to cut a little bit of that wire off because it's kind of sticking out and we don't need it. There we go. Now, if you wish, you can use a cotton ball or a pom-pom for his tail. And you're going to place it almost all right at the bottom. Again, you can use that white glue or a hot melt glue gun. And I'm also going to add just a little bit of a flower in his ribbon. I think it needs a little added extra. And will you look at this? Now we have a pair. One with really loopy, loppy ears, and one with the little shorter ears. This one's got a little skirt on, made out of lace, a different kind of thin ribbon. She's also got a pom-pom for her nose and a pom-pom for her tail. Now, this little one, I added a few whiskers with my Sharpie marker. And what else did I do? I think I'm going to do it to the other bunny as well. I took a little bit of pink chalk, or you could use a little bit of makeup, whatever you have. And you're just going to add a little bit of color to his cheeks. There we go. Very cute. All right. And if you feel like it, you can make a whole family of bunnies. You have a good day. Thank you.